Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some these main. Not be the team. Doors we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Colin Sexton is out there with George. Then it's Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Collins, and it's Hendricks, and at the power forward. There's Ball with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
LaMelo Ball said, I see your triple, and I raise you one of my own.
Fires away from outside. Miller grabs the miss. There's the three. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Hendricks. From deep three-point land. And just about a minute into the first quarter. George with the screen on Bridges. He was all alone on that one.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars. Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end. While the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively, up and over the top he goes.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Good on both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
First personal foul, first team foul.
George against Ball. Bridges a screen on George. Here's Mann. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Hendricks can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And here's Miller. Bring it up for the Hornets. Deep 2 from Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chance.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Past a man. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Traps in the tray.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke, it's exactly what you want. in a wing.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Bridges a screen on Sexton. There's the lob to Bridges. Utah shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is, can he knock down shots consistently?
Bridges with the board. Charlotte in the lead. Ball from long range. Knocks down the three ball. Ball's got 10 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another miss by Utah.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Markkanen against Miller. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Markkanen. George has got his second basket of the game.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Hornets on top, leading. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Colin Sexton. Also, George out there. Markkanen is out there with Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. George with the ball. Bridges covering. Collins finds Markkanen. Collins against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Ball. Rebound, Utah. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's George. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 7.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And Williams throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The Hornets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, DA. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beyond the arc. Finds the hole for the second time from the 4. Now 2 for 5. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
There's Miller with the 3. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Markkanen, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And there's the pass to Sexton. Let's go. Hendricks can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Collins. Dives to the hoop. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. They set the pick. And the basket by McGowan. McGowan's has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Sensible. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Micic. Williams, a screen on dime. Outside Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. And now an 11-point Hornets lead.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Done. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Charlotte leading by 14. Here's McGowan. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Grant Williams. He's out there with Nick Richards, and it's Martin in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Lets it go from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Sensible. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Martin for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Martin's got 12.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Martin from outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
Here's McGowan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Kessler. Yurtsevin with it. He's against Williams, and he stuffs that one.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Martin wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. 18 points for him.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Here's Martin, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Martin. Jazz trail by 20.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by Yurtsevin. Kessler passes to Dunn. Back to Kessler. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hornets leading by 20. Martin with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Shoots the 3. Micic can't hit.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Here's Yurtsevin. Basket counts. Yurtsevin's got 6.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Back to Martin. There's the drive. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Kessler. And there it is for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Martin goes in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And no good on the 2nd free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Down low, and now Utah, fast break, and the rebound goes to Martin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball kicks to Williams. And it's Miller in the corner. Passes it to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. 15 points in the game.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
And so it's Charlotte taking a 19-point lead into the break. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter, they've got John Collins. George is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lowry Markkinen, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 spot. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Over George. Out to Bridges. Dishes to Martin. The pass to Ball. Here's the 3. Markkinen pulls it in. And stolen by Miller from 11 feet away. Yep, it counts. Miller's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets.
And this is where Miller continues to improve, creating off the dribble.
Here's Sexton. The Hornets pull it in. And it's Ball penetrating. Stolen by Collins. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Sexton. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte leading by 21. And the slam by Williams.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Markkinen sets the pick for George. Off target with his 3. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges attacking. Shot clock at 5. There's Ball with the 3. Here's Williams. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Now Ball. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. There's Miller with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Here's George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Launches from deep. Rebound, Utah.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Bridges outside. Kept alive. Tries yet again. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. In transition, here come the Jazz. Hendricks, good.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkinen, well done, sir.
Here's
Look out! Strong finish.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
their hard work on the glass paid off.
I'll tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Martin.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities. Boy, completely caught his man off guard by going to the reverse. That's one way to make sure the shot doesn't get blocked.
Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. George against Ball. Kicks it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Miller, that's for 2. And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Utah here with the ball. 19-point game. Sexton against Martin. Outside, George. Pass to Markkinen. From deep. The shot missing. Ball feeling it out a bit. He kicks it to Martin. Puts up a three. Cuts off the pass. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was
Welcome, everyone, to NBA. Grant, a look into the... Future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. The kick out to Williams. The 3 from Ball. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ball seeks out contact sometimes, which means defenses have to guard him very carefully.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Pass to Bridges. Cans it from the wing.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Pistons. On the wing man, Ivy defends. Man, the pass to Miller. Back to Man. Ooh, poked away. Puts up a deep 3. Not going to go that time.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Man.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Buries it from 3.
And competitive spirit coming out of Cade Cunningham right now.
To the left side wing. Bridges, a screen on Cunningham. Ball no good. Detroit has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Man, the pass to Bridges. They set the screen. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 7 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
The answer, Jaden Ivey, right back at you.
And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. In transition, here they come. Ivy passes to Stewart. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. And the Hornets, another 3.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons basketball.
Here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Here's the break. And Williams punches it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
They get it again. And Williams punches it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Cunningham passes to Ivy, and that's going to be a travel. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. They lead by 14. Here's Duren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Great hit ahead in transition, advancing the ball, creating an easy look.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Ivy pulls it down. Here's Stewart. Here's Duren. And he can't jam it through.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hornets out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Trey Mann out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Hornets 5. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. He drops it from range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Stewart outside, three-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Ivy. Williams against Brown. Here's Duren. Buries it down low. Duren's got his second basket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Mann. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Here's Duren. No good, a bit long that time.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Bridges. Detroit with a rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ball against Cunningham. Pass to Miller. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that the coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years. And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
On the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Bridges. He's got 11. And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Ivy's got 8 points.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it, double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And he dunks it down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Brown passes to Duren. Looking to end this cold spell. And stolen by Williams. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. That's good from Bridges. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Both shots good from the strike.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Driving to the basket. That one's good for 2. And the Hornets lead by 14.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Here's Sasser. And the Pistons, another 3. So it's Charlotte closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. They've got Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. Pass to Sasser. Screen by Wiseman. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Here's Fontecchio. After the basket by Charlotte. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Martin. And he gets that one. Martin's gotten 4 this quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sasser controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on James Wiseman. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Thompson goes in. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Pass to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he hits the first of 3.
Second team foul.
Good on the second one.
At the line for the Pistons, Southfield.
And he nails the third. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Deflected. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Pass to Sasser. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. The Hornets with a lead. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, how about the three-point range from Wiseman?
And Wiseman has shown that kind of potential. A 7-footer that can catch and shoot. Wow.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, B.A. He's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
So it's Detroit now. The Hornets making their last shot. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Sasser. Let's go with a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Sasser's got 11 in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I I wish I still had hops like that.
Here's McGowan's. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. McGowan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2. And great job to establish position and square up.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Pistons, ball.
And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So it's Detroit now. 11-point game. Cunningham outside. Duran the screen. For 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the 3-point line.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Miller. And stolen by Cunningham. To the paint. And the officials call a traveling violation.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Ball passes to Bridges. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Ivy. Defense is right there. Can't hit the reverse layup. Bridges outside. Pass to Ball. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bridges. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. Tries to break his ice. That one falls.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Out to Bridges. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Stewart. Bridges. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Good chance here for Ball. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Sweet shot right there from Ball. A multi-talented offensive weapon.
The three from Thompson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he jams it home with authority.
So courageous. Taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. And it's Thompson.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Oh, there's the alley.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Thompson, a screen on Ball. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just smart decisions, as Cunningham did a great job of setting his guy up.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball on the take. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Ball. Bridges, a screen on Cunningham. Ball passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ball against Cunningham. And there's the lob. Ball with a steal. Pass to Bridges. Bridges, a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Money from 17 feet out. And now it's a 10-point Charlotte lead.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's Thompson for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Miller. The deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy.
17 for the Pistons. Oh, it's a... The NBA on 2K. One. Thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard, and can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Collins grabs the miss.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And Smitty taking a look at John Collins here. A big man with considerable versatility.
He's a talented big for sure, Kevin. I'd like to see him become a little more consistent from the outside. If he's able to do this, he could be really dangerous. You know, when John Collins is being utilized correctly, he's a problem. A talented offensive player and solid defender.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
George dishes to Collins. Driving the lane. Misses the baby hook.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
We've seen a quick start here for the Jazz. 4-point game. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Collins. Passes it to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. Over Cunningham. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line,
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Collins looking around. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That's a great dunk!
Freakish,
yes,
athletically.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
A merciless drive by Arcier. Coming in fast and flying above the rim.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen by Collins. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The layup off target. Collins has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Here's Sexton. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Pistons leading. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
For the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Cunningham against George. Chalk up 2 there.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Now the pass to Thompson. Takes it inside.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
From deep, George. Detroit with the rebound. During's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 8 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. Marking in a screen on Cunningham. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Thompson slams it home.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The open look here for Sexton. They get the rebound. Markkanen up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
Cunningham gets the bucket. Jazz trail by 9. Picked by Markkanen. Collins passes it to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Collins. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
It's simple. Cade Cunningham has all the tools to be an elite defender.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right...
Oh, that was something else!
That was nasty.
So fast of foot, on the run, Asir, tough to catch.
Pass to Hendricks. Marking in a screen on Stewart. Here's Hendricks. Kicks it out to Collins. And Markkanen throws it down.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Passes to Stewart. Here's Thompson. Here we go.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Huh? Wow.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition. Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Hendricks. Second shot opportunity. Bucket is good.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Thompson outside. And there's the try. And Thompson slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from George. And there's the pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. Sexton for three, and the three ball is good. Sexton's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you've got handles like that, why not show them off? Love it, Colin Sexton.
Here's Thompson. Oh!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Sexton attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What strength from Sexton, a competitive guard who understands how to score through physical defense.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's dependent if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And it's Sexton penetrating. Pass to Yurtsevin. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. There's a good screen. Here's Sasser. Hands it from downtown. Sasser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Sexton. He has 5. Pass to Sensabaugh. Driving inside. Can't hit from in close. Detroit leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Sasser gets the bucket.
The defense fell asleep on the inbounds play and totally forgot about the perimeter jumper. The offense burned them there.
Dunn. Sweet little floater. Dunn's got 5 now.
Love that little floater by Chris Dunn. He's trying to make it a weapon.
Here's Sasser. Off target from 3-point range. It could go. Oh, he made it!
He got it to go, and he beat the buzzer.
Wow. Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And so is Detroit, headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game from Asar Thompson.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Yurtsevin out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Yurtsevin, no good. Detroit leading by 7. Summer 2022. Utah hits the reset button, Steve, trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell.
And Kevin, they got a boatload of picks in return. And I love the young guys they got as well. Markkanen and Kessler, those guys are keepers.
They set the screen, and he drives inside, stolen by Kessler. And now Utah, fast break, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Yurtsevin, no good. Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Jazz trail by 7. Clarkson surveying the floor. Another miss by Utah. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Sasser. This one for 3. Kessler with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's Sensabaugh. Another miss by Utah. Pistons leading by 7. Out left to the wing. Here's Sasser. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Pass to Sensabaugh. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Good, nice job down low. Yurtsevin's got the first bucket of the third here for the Jazz. Here's Sasser. He's covered by Clarkson. Trains the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Dunn attacking. Passes it to Kessler. Here's Yurtsevin. His three-pointer's off the mark. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Out to the right wing. Now here's Wiseman. Dunn covering. Pass to Fontecchio. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Yurtsevin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
With some arc. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Flynn. It's deflected. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Kessler. Count it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pistons leading by 6.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Clarkson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
If you don't watch out, Clarkson will fill it up. He can be a prolific scorer from long range.
No one near him. Rebound, Utah. Yurtsevin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dunn passes to Yurtsevin. Lets it fly. Sensabaugh, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
For the tie. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pistons lead by 3. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the 5. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Here's Duran. From outside the arc, And Cade Cunningham with the three. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and right through it goes.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Sexton for 3. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. And the 3 off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
George with the screen on Ivy. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Shoots. Another miss by Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better.
Woo! Love it, love it.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
He gets that one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Thompson left side. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sexton for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ivy, no one around him, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the 3. Outside, Markkanen. There's the screen, and he nails that one right through the net. Now, just a 4-point Detroit lead.
Lauri Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 22 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Markkanen gets to George. Collins setting the pick for George. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stolen by George. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. And there's the drive. Collins, a screen on Ivy. Sexton attacking. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Collins.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Cunningham against George. Shoots. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Cunningham looking it over. Over George. Over to the left wing. The drive by Thompson, and he can't jam it through.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Outside, Sexton. And stolen by Ivy. And so the Pistons take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Both pretty rugged on the boards, Clark. Could be some heavy lifting tonight.
I agree. I mean, you see a lot of teams these days go small in the front court. This is one category that I think favors those big bodies. Who can carve out the space and do damage in the paint? Let's lock into that tonight.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then there's Trey Mann. Then it's Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5. He shoots it. And that one's long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Miller. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume three-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Sexton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Bridges, a screen on Sexton. The drive by man. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
There's the 3. Hendricks, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Oh, kind of mean on that one. Oh, wow.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
And stolen by Williams. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, I really like seeing Bridges get up for these throwdowns, boy. Yeah, he's pretty creative for a young guy.
George against ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Driving inside. The Hornets pull it in.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
He launched that one from way outside. Man's got 5.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Bridges, a screen on George. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. It's a one-hand hole punch.
Williams, a screen on Sexton. And that one's good. Man, give him 8 points now.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Miller. Here's Williams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Bridges on the wing. Takes the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And Collins with the slam.
I mean, defending this team, you have to track Collins in the pick and roll. He'll hurt you if you lose him.
And Ball throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. Launches it from deep. On the wing man. Pass to Miller. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Back to man. Here's Miller. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Collins outside. Going inside. And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Man, the pass to Williams. That shot off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break up 12. They're getting quiet. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got ball. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Williams in at center.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Collins with it. Guarded now by Ball.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Miller. He's got 6. On the wing man. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. For 3, George fires in the triple. George has got 5 points.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Pass to Bridges. And there's the drive. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Marketed for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Collins. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision. Solid at finding open teammates.
Ball passes to Miller. Puts up a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Collins. Back to Sexton. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable, and his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
For Utah, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Throws it up high and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. And in the building, Carlos Boozer, a 2-time All-Star with the Jazz.
Yeah, show us some love here. Now, the big man always welcome here in Salt Lake City.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Yurtseven gets it to go. Yurtseven's got his first basket.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Here's Martin. No good with the triple. Utah trailing here. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. The 3 is up. And that one's good. McGowan's. And the Hornets lead by 12.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Yurtseven a screen. Here's Clarkson. Second chance effort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No good on the second free throw. Charlotte's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McGowan's no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's Clarkson. No points yet. From downtown, they get the rebound. Goes back up, and Yurtseven gets it to go.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Hornets leading by 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Dunn. Walker Kessler out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
It's good. And the Hornets lead by 12.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Martin. He drops it from range. Martin's got 5 now.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's McGowan's. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
And he nails the open triple off the break.
3 points.
McGowan's gotten his second bucket.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Dunn. Richards pulls it in. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams from long range. Richards with a screen. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dunn outside. Another shot. Yurtseven passes to Clarkson, and there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 to shoot. Fade away. Here's Yurtseven. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. McGowan's pass to Williams. Martin outside. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Martin's got 8.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
There's a screen. Here's Dunn. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Here's McGowan's. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So Utah ends up going with a new group. 1:36 left in the third. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Collins with a screen on ball. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Miller. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Outside Sexton. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Man, the pass to Miller. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. It's Bridges on the wing. Puts up a three. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And stolen by Williams. The shot, no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in a good situation, up by 13. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Miller. Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Bridges showing you the ability to turn defense into offense. His kind of energy and effort is contagious.
And he lobs it up to the rim, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Williams a screen on George. The three. Man, misses. Utah shooting efficiently, 50% so far. On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Collins. It's picked off. Ball against George. Oh, George with a steal. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 16. Sexton passes to Collins. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Right wing. Here's Miller. Again the miss by the Hornets. George with it. Collins with a screen on ball. George passes to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins. Taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Williams with the screen. The three from Ball. Oh, Ball dropping it in for three.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Now Ball. Here's Miller. Bridges passes to Miller. Bridges, a screen on Markkanen. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And the basket by Bridges.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
George passes to Sexton. Markkanen left side. Now George. Collins with a screen on Ball. Just 5 to shoot. George finds Collins.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. It's Bridges on the wing. Williams with the screen. Man, the pass to Ball. It's Bridges on the wing. Williams with the screen. The offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. Here's Miller. Here's Mann. Some solid defense from Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Sexton with it. Guarded now by Williams. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the court awareness getting better with time. Sexton making an effort to pass it to teammates who were wide open.
Here's Mann. Check by Sexton. George against Ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Oh, it's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Williams is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's Mann in at the shooting guard. Now here's Williams going inside. Bridges kicks to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Ivy. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mann passes to Bridges. Ball with it. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Ball with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
And stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bridges a screen on Cunningham. There's Miller with the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft, his three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Cunningham for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Thompson, takes it inside, and Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Deep 2 from Ball. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Ball from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets. Here's Thompson into the lane, and it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. I see her tough to catch.
Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points now in the game from Asar Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Ivy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
And Ivy drops them both. Hornets leading by 5. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Williams, a screen on Stewart. Bridges, no one around him. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Thompson with the bucket.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go, showing some heart there.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Launches it, and that's good. Miles Bridges for three. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 6. Outside ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for Bridges. Detroit with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. So it's the Pistons now, following the 3 by Charlotte.
The Rook is cooking right now. Great to see Thompson slam his foot on the gas like that.
There's Miller with the 3. It's good from long range. Miller's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Cunningham finds Thompson.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Hornets leading by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year and play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you. Now, here's Cunningham. He has yet to score. Back to Thompson. Cunningham outside from past the arc. Thompson misses. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Bridges, stolen by Thompson. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Thompson. There's the drive. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Charlotte leading by 7. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's 15 points from Brandon Miller. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. Second chance shot. And no good that time. Good D by Miller. Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
And bold shot by the rookie. Miller displaying the extent of his range.
Ivy on the wing. He's got 8. Basket good. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact. Oh, he made it, Doris!
Wow.
He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Ball kicks to Miller. Fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Miller's got 24 points.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
And here's Miller outside, and the rebound goes to the Pistons. Bridges with the steal. .11 left here in the second. Here's Mann. He's got 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. We push it up 4 on 3. And Thompson slams it home.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And here's Miller outside, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Detroit, no good that time either. Charlotte leading by 14. And the pass to Richards. Here's McGowan's. He's covered by Wiseman. McGowan's no good. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Grimes. No good with the triple. Outside, Martin. Offline with his 3. Gets it off. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Grant Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Martin, and it's Micic in at the point guard. Pistons trail by 14. Now here's Flynn. From outside, off the mark. You know, Doris, guys like Grant Williams are so vital to the success of the team. He doesn't get too greedy, does he?
No, Kevin, and the key for role players is being willing to star in your role nightly. For Grant, he knows what that means. He's got to be versatile defensively, and he's got to knock down open shots. He's willing to do both at a high level.
Hornets leading by 14. Outside for Martin. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. There's the 3. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Pistons. And Wiseman comes to help. Charlotte moving the ball around. Left side, Martin. Beyond the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. Pistons trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. With them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming from my right side or my left side, It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. And Richards drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Sasser. Drills it from outside. Sasser's got 6 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And the Hornets miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The lead now cut to single digits.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Drills the three-pointer.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
From the arc. Wiseman sets a screen for Flynn. The three-pointer no good. Hornets leading by 11. Here's Micic. They get it again. Williams, a screen on Flynn. Here's Micic. No good from outside. The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Flynn misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And Charlotte turns it over again. Now here's Wiseman, defended by Richards.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Martin.
First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Micic. No scoring in this one. Count it, good. And the Hornets lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Williams a screen. Here's McGowan. Knocks down the three ball. McGowan's has got his first 3 points of the game.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Hornets leading by 14. Williams for 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And it's the Hornets ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Martin wide open, he fires, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sasser, defended by Richards. Here's Wiseman. Yep, that one goes in there.
Oh, you can't fault the defense there. Wiseman just making a tough shot. How about the confidence?
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Merciless drive by us here. Coming in fast and flying above the rim.
And here's Miller outside. Duren pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Miller with a screen on Ivy. Here's Mann. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Floats it up for Williams, and that's going to be a travel. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ivy, a screen on Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you see that motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here's Mann. Ivy defending. Bridges passes to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. That one rolling around and runs out. Thompson against Miller. Thompson outside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. During the pass to Ivy. Here's Mann. The 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. And that one is hammered home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And Thompson throws it down.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Ball, the pass to Mann. Bridges outside. He goes big with the dunk right over Isaiah Stewart.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Bridges for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hornets lead by 13.
Now, this is important that Miles Bridges continues to knock down shots from deep because it balances his ability to go off the dribble drive as well. Good to see him shoot it like this.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Ball, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
On the wing, Bridges. Driving in. Detroit with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nailed from three-point land.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Ball with it. Puts up a deep three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
say does that so?
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on... All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. George out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. Now here's Thompson.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
14 feet away. Ivy with the defensive effort.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Grant, plenty of guys show up to the league, accomplished athletes. Asar Thompson is no exception.
Yeah, I mean, he and his twin brother Amin both possess elite explosiveness, BA. At 6'7" and a 7-foot wingspan, all the tools to succeed and the work ethic to make it happen.
Sexton, that's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And again, the Pistons missing. For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Collins finds Sexton. It's George on the wing. Collins against Cunningham. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. Markkanen outside. Jacks up a 3. The Pistons clear it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits the 3-pointer.
Boy, if Ivy starts making these kind of shots, there's really not much you can do to stop Jaden.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Collins with a screen on Cunningham. The 3-ball. George, no good. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Another 3 for Detroit.
And there's something special about Cade Cunningham and his explosiveness when he's in transition like that. That's a quality shot.
Now here's Sexton. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 5 now.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And Collins with the slam.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, BA. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new-look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Markkanen from long range. Here's Collins. Missed it, even after all of those chances. 3-pointer, Stewart. Oh, they get a hand on it. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Sexton passes to George. Here's Markkanen. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. The Pistons leading. Ivy outside. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's George. No points so far. Back to Sexton. George outside, fires for three. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 11. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Hendricks. It's George on the wing. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Cunningham. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Detroit, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Detroit has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And now the Pistons in transition. Pistons keep it alive. Three-pointer Stewart on target from range. Stewart's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
The 3 from Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The Jazz have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Hendricks no good. Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Cunningham, pass to Stewart. Thompson left side. Stewart outside. Rebound, Utah.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Down low, Markkanen.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Markkanen. The Jazz have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to George. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. Thompson passes to Cunningham. From the arc. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to George. From the high post. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 18.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Kicks it out to Cunningham from behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Cunningham's got 12 points.
It's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The three from Sexton sinks the tray.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Stewart, a screen on George. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to George. Marking it outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George passes to Sexton. Kicks it to George. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Marking it from long range. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pistons ahead, up by 16. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
23.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Walker Kessler out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
And Grimes pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Fontecchio's shot is off.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Clarkson outside. The 3 is up. And it's Clarkson again missing. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Thompson outside. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Fontecchio. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Done. The pass to Clarkson. Here's 7 with the ball. To the left wing. Now here's Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Clarkson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Fires the 3. Kept alive. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. Clarkson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, the more Clarkson plays in the pick and roll, it seems like he gets confidence, and the better he becomes. Tough cover for the D.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. A minute 50 left in the third quarter here. Gets 7 a screen. Launches it. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sasser's got 9.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Clarkson with the ball. 15 points in the game. Fades away. The shot by Dunn, no good. Detroit has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. They set the pick. From downtown. Grimes' shot is off. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Back to Kessler. He shoots a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Sasser. He's got 9. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Detroit in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The Husk. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Troy Brown out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's Cunningham outside. Pure from three-point range.
No doubt Cunningham has that extended range for him. It's about becoming much more consistent.
The 3 from Sexton. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 16-point game. And for the Jazz, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. It's George on the wing. Buries it from 3.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Cunningham against George. Now Cunningham, picked by Stewart. From deep. And it's Cunningham missing. George with it, guarded by Stewart. George scanning the floor. From outside, off the mark. For Detroit, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Utah with the rebound. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's a screen. 4-3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Brown. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
George against Cunningham. And stolen by Brown. And here's Cunningham. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound in this one. George outside. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Sexton. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Markkanen for 3. Rebound Detroit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th. Sexton against Ivy. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by George. Utah's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. There's 37 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. To snap the cold streak. Duren with a rebound. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Cunningham with the ball. Ivy outside. Fires from way outside. And the miss. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems.